Hi everyone, Jefferson here from Brazil. It's a tremendous privilege for me once again to be here. This time, that video is gonna be so we are gonna have a cultural exchange here. So I'm gonna talk a little bit about Brazil, that is my country. Actually, being more specific, that I'm gonna talk about my states. So that's it. What else? All right, so first of all, I need to say that is gonna be, I'm doing it just because I'm studying English, and it's a way that I found to increase my vocabulary, because it takes to develop the vocabulary to be able to talk about the things that we want. And this is one way that I found to develop my vocabulary, because that way I, I'm I'm obligated to search for new words, new information, and with that I got more words, right? Let's go. All right. The name of Brazil is the Federative Republic of Brazil. This is the actual Brazilian president, Jair Messias Bolsonaro. The country today is divided. There are one part of the population who hate him, and another part of the population who love him. But it's mixed part of the process. We need to have it. This is the flag of Brazil. So we have a lot of ideas about, a lot of concepts about it, about the flag of Brazil, but I prefer to say that the green represents our forest, the yellow represents our gold, the blue represent the sky, and the stars represent the states of the country, right? This is the map of the country. Brazil is huge, we have a population estimated in 212 million, today. We have 26 states. The federal district, it's this one here in blue. There was a city that was planned by the president Juscelino Kubitschek, and the architecture was developed by the Oscar Niemeyer. Brazil borders all the countries in South America except Ecuador and Chile. How big Brazil is? We are gonna make a comparison here. We are gonna compare the states of Brazil with some countries around the world. All right, for example here, Bahia State, that is where I live, is has the same size of France, you know. Spain has the same size of Minas Gerais. Switzerland has the same size of Espírito Santo. Denmark has the same size of Rio de Janeiro. UK has the same size of São Paulo. What else? Finland has the same size of Goiás. The federal district here has the same size of Trinidad and Tobago. The Amazon has the same size of Mongolia. Just for us to have an idea, how big Brazil is. And with that, it's possible to have this dimension, this perspective, right? All right, Brazil started here in that point. When the people from Portugal came into Brazil for the first time, that was the spot they got. That is the mountain they got for the first time. It's called Monte Pascoal. The Monte Pascoal is located near Itamaraju in Bahia State. It's about 67 kilometers from Porto Seguro, right? It's an amazing place, I assure you. And so it means that Brazil was born here in that state, in Bahia State. Bahia is the oldest state of Brazil. The flag of Bahia is that one here. Bahia today has a population estimated in almost 50 million. He's 472 years. All right, so Bahia has the most black population outside of Africa, you know, you're just behind of Nigeria. All right, Bahia is Bahia is in the northeast, you know, with all these states here. Economically is considered the poorest part of the country, unfortunately. And to talk about the Northeast, it's important to say, you know, the Northeast has one part. Each state of the Northeast has a part like that in that here. It's a part that is very dry because of lack of rain, and because of the lack of rain, there is no greenery. There is no grass. There is no water. There is no fruits. There is no trees. You know, actually, there is no food for the cattle. The cattle die because of lack of food and water, you know. And in the past, these people used to go to the south, you know, searching for a better life, you know, a better condition of life, um, uh, searching for a way to feed the family, their family. And but these people didn't have any education. These people couldn't study at all, you know, because of they needed to travel for a long distance to find a school to study. That is the reason why, that is the reason why most of them didn't study, didn't have any education. They immigrated to Sao Paulo, to Rio, to places like that, just to work using the force of the hand, you know, because they didn't have any knowledge. These people built São Paulo, these people built Rio de Janeiro and a lot of the other cities. And because of the lack of knowledge of these people, they suffered a lot, you know, prejudice because of it, you know, because they couldn't express themselves without grammar mistakes. They couldn't, they didn't have any knowledge, you know. And because of that, there was a misconception about the people from the Northeast. Today, this new generation is with a new conception about it because the their parents' generation are trying to change their reality, and this new generation is with that is with a new mentality. You know, that is a good thing. Uh, right now, I'm gonna talk about the Recôncavo Baiano. That is where I live. The Recôncavo Baiano is composed by 33 cities, you know, it stands out by the economy, by the culture, by the architecture, by the cultural aspect, you know, it's a very interesting place. The country is bordered by the Atlantic Ocean, right? I'm gonna show you here the main cities of the Recôncavo Baiano, right? There are some cities here that is Maragogipe, São Félix, Santo Antônio de Jesus, Castro Alves, Amargosa, Nazaré, Santo Antônio de Jesus, e Cachoeira. That is this one here. All right, so Cachoeira stands out because of the colonial architecture, you know, that is very preserved yet. Cachoeira is a city that is humanities, cultural heritage. You know, it's not possible you change the architecture of the houses, you know, because of it. You need to restore it. You know, it's not possible to change it. It's a very this city as well is known as because of the religion. Most of the people in that city, it's from the Afro religion, that is the Candomblé, you know, that is very strong in that city, culturally, you know, and come people from different states, different countries to that city, you know, to have to visit the temples of the African religion. There are a lot of museums that talk about the time of the slavery, and there are some cities of the Recôncavo Baiano that stands out by the economy. You see, there are some cities of the Recôncavo Baiano that stands out by the economy, you know, as Santo Antônio de Jesus, it's a city that stands out by the economy. Uh, Maragogipe, it's a city that stands out by the fishing, you know, and so on. This is my city, Cruz Almas, that belongs to the Recôncavo Baiano as well. It stands out by the economy. It's a very structured city, you know, a lot of beautiful squares and a very strong business here in that city. I like a lot that city here. The center of the university is here, and spread it for cities around the Recôncavo Baiano. And the predominant religion here basically is the Catholic religion, you know, but we have a lot of influence of the African culture here with the Afro religion here. That is the Candomblé. Um, it's we have you know, actually the African religion here suffer a lot of prejudice yet, you know, despite of the amount of people they have, but they suffer a lot of prejudice because of the dark side of the religion. The people don't accept it very well yet, and we have the Protestant religion, you know, that is growing a lot, and the Catholic Church it's losing a lot of members, a lot of people to the Protestant Church. That is the base of the religion here in our state.